Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to She Said, He Said. This is your boy Rob, um, and my silent partner for the night, Awix.
Shut
I
up.
the girls aren't on yet. I just wanted to do like a special little solo segment. This is gonna be short. There's just been a
That's what
lot
she
going.
said.
That was a good one,
Go
actually.
ahead.
I was trying to stay. I was trying not to laugh. Um, But I just want to say this to those of you who are watching who may, be going through relationship stuffs or any kind of dealings in life because the past couple of weeks, I say 3 or 4 weeks, either myself or a lot of my close friends have been going through some stuff. So I just want to give y'all some words of encouragement. Number one, fellas and ladies, man, just watch the way you let people treat you. Um, people will only do what you let them get away with. You know what I mean? There's a certain way you should be spoken to, and there's a certain way you should be treated. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in a relationship. Also, my boy told me this: nurture and work on the relationships you already have. Keep your bonds that you already have with your friends and already established friends strong. Keep it strong. Call them, text them, Skype them, Uvu, whatever. Keep in contact. And build and nurture those relationships because as you get older, those things become way more important than a lot of the other stuff that you may be chasing after. And I also just want to encourage everyone to love themselves. I've come across a lot of a lot of women in my life. Not that I've necessarily dated or messed with or anything, but just in general because I'm just a really good person, and for some reason everybody wants to be my friend, which is why I hate the friend zone. But just you have to learn to love yourself. Like I've just come across so many women who don't love themselves. They feel like they need a man to validate them in order for them to be happy or in order for them to be complete, which I agree to a certain extent is true. I feel like, your other half is the opposite sex or whatever, but just because you're single does not mean you have to be single and unhappy. Like, learn about yourself, do more things with and for yourself. When you get paid, treat yourself. If you like going downtown partying, go downtown and party. If you like eating a steak once a month, go eat a steak. If you like knitting, if you like motorcycle riding, video games, whatever you are into, nurture your relationship with yourself because I mean, facts of life is you're not always going to have someone. You're not always going to have someone that's going to be readily available to answer your beck and call. So when it's just you, what are you going to do? I think that's very, very important because if you don't know how to be happy by yourself, or if you don't know how to nurture your own happiness, then how can you do that for somebody else? Because you don't have the experience. You wouldn't be able to do it. It's difficult, and that's a journey I had to travel for myself, at one point in my life a long time ago. I just had to learn, like, after certain things happen, I was like, yo, people really aren't gonna be there for you all the time. So what am I gonna do if it's just me? And I figured it out. Not to say that there aren't times where you're gonna be down or you're still gonna be sad, but it's better than just having no happiness at all. Like me, for example, when I'm just like down and out, what makes me happy is nothing like a good meal, or sometimes I just open my sunroof, hop in my car, turn on my playlist, hit the Bluetooth, turn the speakers up, and just go for a nice drive, man. Or I'll write on my blog. There's so many things that I'm into, that I'm interested in, that keeps me happy and keeps me occupied. And it took time for me to learn that about myself. So you have to take the time to learn yourself too. Go out there, try new things. Something you think you might not like, you might end up loving. Um, that's basically it. I just felt like this has just been on my heart for a while, and I just felt like somebody needed to hear this. So if that's you, I hope this message has received you well. Email me. Hit us up on the Facebook group if you have any more questions, or if you want to holler at your boy. We're here for you. But I just feel like there's just a lack of self-love out here in the world right now. I really feel like there's just a lack of it. I mean, so many people feel like without other people, without things, that life is just the worst and terrible. But it's not true, man. I mean, it could always, always, always be worse. There's always somebody who has it worse than you. Always. And I know you've probably heard that before, and that sounds lame, but trust me, when you really sit and think of what you have versus what some other people may or may not have, you have no room to complain, man. So build yourself, work on yourself, love yourself. That's a real thing. You know what I mean? That's a real thing. Pray if you're a person who prays, go to church if you're a person who goes to church. And again, nurture the relationships that you have. Work on those relationships. Keep your friendships strong. Keep your family ties strong. Those are just some words of encouragement I wanted to give y'all because, yeah, we laugh and joke on here. And we keep it real too. But I just wanted to let you know that we are really down to earth people. I myself am a very down to earth person, and these are some of the things that are just on my mind and on my heart, and I just want to share with you guys. So thank you for listening. If you think somebody else needs to hear this, share this video with them. Tell them to subscribe to the page, listen up, tell them to email, holler at us. But thank you for listening, and we will see y'all on the regular scheduled program at a later time. Peace.